The ACT science test can be scary and intimidating, but don't worry. Most of the science is pretty basic, and just like reading, the answer can always be found in the passage. Some questions require you to use logic. Similar to reading questions, you need to read for the big picture of the passage to answer the questions correctly. These are called scientific reasoning questions. They're very manageable as long as you focus on identifying the purpose, the method, and the results of the experiments when you read them. Remember, just like on the reading test, you can always find support for your answer in the passage. Let's take a look at passage 1. Doesn't it look like a reading passage? Then treat it the same way. Map the passage, underline the purpose, bracket the method, and star the results as soon as you find them. A chemist wished to investigate the influence of molecular weight on the boiling point, transition from liquid to gaseous state, of organic and inorganic compounds. There's the purpose. Underline that. In order to study their fitness for use in industry. Before beginning the investigations, the chemist hypothesized that, for both organic and inorganic compounds, higher molecular weights would yield higher boiling points. Study 1. The chemist first tested organic compounds by calculating the molecular weight and then slowly heating the compounds to find their boiling points. All of the compounds were studied at standard atmospheric pressure. So let's bracket that. It's telling you the method used by the chemist. Results are shown in Table 1 below. Put a star next to Table 1. Study 2. The chemist repeated the first experiment, this time using inorganic compounds. Again, all of the compounds were studied at standard atmospheric pressure. And that's where the bracket ends for Study 2. Everything up to that point is Study 2's method. Results are shown in Table 2, so put a star next to it. So you've marked the purpose of the two experiments, to investigate the influence of molecular weight on the boiling point, and you've bracketed off the method used in each study. Now take a moment and scan the two tables. What are the units of measurement used? You got it. Grams per mole for molecular weight and degrees Celsius for the boiling point in each table. On to question 1. Study 1 and Study 2 differed in that Study 1, you've already marked the method of each study, so check your passage notes for the answer. In the bracketed part of Study 1, the first sentence says the chemist tested organic compounds. The same part of Study 2 says the chemist repeated the first experiment but used inorganic compounds the second time. Which answer choice matches that information? Right. The answer that matches the information in the passage is D. As you continue with scientific reasoning questions in guided practice, remember that you'll be able to answer most of them with ease if you focus on the purpose, method, and results of each experiment.